Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. The title for tonight's video is It's Alive! Doom Emacs on Windows is alive. You'll see in a couple moments. I'm going to very quickly walk you through the installation. You need to download 4 programs. Obviously the first two are Git Bash and Emacs. Then you need to install also FD and ripgrep, and also I unzipped them in the download directory. I came over to C, program files, there's FD, and there's ripgrep. That's all you do. Then you come back over. You need to make a few changes to your environment file, variables. So you can see I added a path for FD, for ripgrep, and for the owner.emacs.bin. That's where the Doom script restore and actual path to the actual Emacs binary itself. So all you got to do now is you come over here someplace. Now here's the first thing. This is the reason you need the Git Bash script, okay? Or Git Bash for Windows, okay? Because you need to have it to run the install script, because the install script is a bash script, okay, as you'll see in a moment. Click over here, close that, download this, and you run this. Okay, I thought I deleted that. Okay, make sure your environment's clean. Come over here. Now let's go download all the files and put them in a directory. Again, okay, so then you come over here to what's in bin, and there's our scripts. We can do bin space, we could do cd m install. And to this, I'm going to say yes, because what was happening is I wasn't able to open when I didn't install this environment variables. The open the config file, open the private config file command didn't work. So I'm going to say yes to this. Now let's go. Okay, I'm back. The good news is it looks like the installation came off without a hitch, as you can see here. So let's clear the screen, and let's start Emacs and see if it's actually doing no. The fact is, taking an extra minute to yes, and here it is. Very nice. So the next thing I want to show you, I want to show you how to edit and tweak your config file. So you can see here, private configuration space FP, and there it is. So you come down here to let's take a look at init.el. And down here is the packages that are available by default. So I'm going to do a couple here. I'm going to pull out mainly. I'm just going to pull out the terms, okay? And as you can see, right? We got the Vim key binding. So let's uncomment this. Uncomment this. Now, unfortunately, I can't. Oh, what do I do? Okay. Control, close. Okay, so I just closed the buffer. Now you come back over here and you do a Doom sync. And we watch for, you notice it has Melpa and Alpa. Melpa is the enhanced extended version of for the Emacs packages. So it's looking for Emacs mirror. Now, unfortunately, the best term, which is vterm, I can't use because it's not a Windows-based application. eSpell, do you mean eShell? Do you mean yes? I do. Building eShell. Did you mean cloning eShell help? EZ eCell-Z. So all we're doing are just building a couple of now I'm not sure if there's a hotkey or not for the shell or not. There you go. It finished in 1 minute 30 seconds. Okay, good. You can come back over here now. Close the one so you can see what's going on. The trouble is the screen's a little dark in it. So you can come over here. Let's see, T space shell meta X. So there's shell. Cheat sheet displays quick buffers. Oh, interesting. I know that was installed there. So let's come down here to S. Shell. Now we're in a shell. Bash, no job control in this shell. That's because it's not inappropriate in control. So you can see we're still in. So we're still inside of the shell. So let's do something like this. Window S. You can exit out of that. Control. And what's interesting is the trouble is the commands don't work outside of so if you open a shell in one of the windows, okay, it doesn't work because it's not because the buffer works on a buffer. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So now let's try this. Now you got themes, okay? Now this won't actually change the theme. What I'm looking for a nice color separation there, so I can see where my mouse is. So this is a nice 3 tree. So let's just make a note here that we want to okay. We want to do WTATGRASS. That's the theme we want to use, okay? Wheatgrass, all right? So, Control B, Control. So what we can do is Alright, once again we're to the point where we want to come back to here. So let's do space FP. Let's try config. So we're looking for. So now's where you change the theme. Okay. We want to change it to EAT wheatgrass. Oh, look at that! I did finish. How about that? We got a. So let's exit out of this. Yes. Let's run our. Let's run our dupe-seek again and see if we can load our new. So the command completion works for what? It works for themes. You type in the first part of a theme and it gives you results back. All right, good. Let's come back over here. Okay, so you see the hoochie bobby down here. Okay, that's not too bad. So let's come down again, space FP. Let's come down to packages. All right. How do I? Let's do GG, insert pound, if you're going to add custom packages, okay, okay, so let's close this again, and let's run sync one more time. Cloning CSV mode, GNU plot mode. Oh, you know what else we can add? We could add dnotes. Dnotes is a lightweight note-taking system. Okay. Of course, we got org. We can certainly do org. We can even do org Rome, which is sort of the Emacs version of the Emacs version. What do we just install? Oh. So this is actually a little nicer. Let's see. Let's add some bookmarks. Let's see. That's odd. Well, how come it's repeating this stuff? All right. Let's come down to owner. Good. Let's do documents. Then let's do shift enter. Let's see. We just added that, space this. Let's do good. So what we're doing here is we're adding and let's add. Well, we don't really need that. We don't need to add the. So what's this allow us to do? It allows us to very quickly change. Let me do this here. Change to change directories. Interesting. Okay, very good. Kill that buffer. Let's take a look at this. Of course, everything is down. So that works. BD. Then let's go space projects cause of deaths. Let's see if we get anything out of this. No. So we got the buffer thing down right, don't we? Oh, this is interesting. So it actually expanded the compressed file. That's interesting. Worksheet, sheet XMS. So we come down to here. Theme. No, here. Oh, this is what's really nice down here. Okay, this that nice little status bar. Okay. Okay. Let's say space FR. Recent files. I have to tell you, I really like this theme, by the way. I really like this theme. Let's see. Is there something? Well, you still have the meta X, okay? And you still have CSV mode. All right. What else do we install? C mode, S mode. Run Python, run inferior Python mode. Python to major for editing files using tree splitter library. Run Python. Do we leave something off? Let's open up our private config, space FP. We want packages. Interesting enough, the come back over here again, and let's do a sync so we can get dnote to install. Dnote is a lightweight note-taking system. It's sort of the alter ego of org mode. There's also what's called org Rome, which is, like I said, is the Emacs version of Rome, but it actually uses a database back end. Okay. And if this works, I'm just going to leave it just the way it is, okay? Let's do close that. What are we going to do here? I don't know. Search. Package. Oh, look at that. This is required for some packages whose default branch isn't mastered. Oh, fascinating. With that, my dear friends, let's open up. And I'll leave you with the, oh, this is quite nice, isn't it? We got this split up here like this, different colors, very nice. And actually, I actually like this quite a bit. So with that, my dear friends, I'm going to bring this session to a close. We'll catch you, the next step is to actually begin to use Doom Emacs and the built-in shells to run R and Python code, okay? Give Emacs a chance to see this.